I want you to truly feel the pain of your own failure. You're not working towards anything. You're letting the market control your emotions every single day, every single week. You're not afraid of pain. You're afraid of wasting your potential. I want you to truly feel how meaningless it is if price goes up or down a particular day and session. Yet, most of you let that simple movement control your whole day. If you truly want to become successful, you have to be the type of person who doesn't flinch. When you truly understand how worthless money is, you almost get disgusted by it. Yet, most people almost kill themselves over it. For what? To fill an emotional void? That void will never get filled with more external matter. The only way to fill it is to wake up every single day and work on your purpose to realize your own potential. I studied most successful people in history, and a lot of them didn't fall in love with one single purpose. They always adapted, started one step ahead. While most people still obsess over crypto, trading, etc., smart people are already looking into other areas to expand, areas where the masses don't circulate. That's how they win. Imagine you could have bought everything you wanted right now in your 20s. And imagine how meaningless that would be. Today, I spent $3 on my lunch. I could have spent 10, but I spent 3. Even though I get payouts, I'm funded several 100K accounts, I don't care. Because I don't want excess. I want freedom. And I'm working towards freedom every single day. I don't want to wake up every single day and be a slave to the charts. I don't want to wake up every single day and be a slave to anything. I want to use my time and energy in this short life on my purpose and what really matters to me. And the last thing I want to do is slave away my life for money. Because you don't need all the things you think you need. You can actually live a very frugal lifestyle. And once you truly understand how you can spend less, save and invest more, and how that can compound, you will realize that you don't need to make 10K a month like most gurus preach or more. You just need to not spend everything, and you need to develop yourself in areas where you have potential to thrive. If you're currently making 3K a month, you shouldn't be living as if you're making 10K, even though you may be closer than you think to making 10K or more. Because at the end of the day, you need to spend what you are able to spend this month, not next one. And you need to live a more humble and zen lifestyle where you focus more on things that actually matter to you instead of trying to fill a void and thinking that more money, income will solve all of your problems. You need to experience more gratitude. You need to do hard stuff that challenges you, not just in order to make money. That shouldn't be your only motivation. You should do difficult stuff that challenges you and that you may be a bit afraid to do. And realize that the reward is far greater than money. And you need to truly realize that if the price goes up or down in trading, doesn't mean anything. Every single week, I see a new opportunity that's not in my plan, in my trading plan, in my program, and I get tempted, and my mind is telling me to switch strategies. But you are not your thoughts. The same way you are not every single process or function that's inside of you. For example, when you digest food, it's not you digesting it, it just happens. It's the same way with your thoughts. They just come and go. You need to realize that every single day, every single time you get an impulse to try something new in trading, you need to go in FX replay and you need to backtest several months to prove to yourself that this new strategy works consistently over time. If it doesn't, then no matter how desperate you are to make money in trading, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You need to focus on what works, and instead of telling yourself that maybe your strategy is broken or it doesn't work anymore, you need to stick to your strategy. You need to understand the math behind trading, the probabilities, losing streaks, all of that stuff. Because you may be thinking that your strategy is broken or it doesn't work anymore. But the truth is, it's not broken. And if it works, then continue to use it until it doesn't work. Let the market prove to you if it works or not over time. If you stick to your strategy, execute your strategy, that's the end of it. You don't go in other days in the market. You don't try to do something else. If you need to readjust your strategy, then you need to backtest several months. That's it. Don't give any more of yourself to trading, and don't give away more of your capital than necessary. It's not fair to yourself. You don't need to lose on purpose and ruin your whole day and your whole week. If you have an edge, apply it. The other days, don't participate. Value yourself. Why should you participate in the market? Why shouldn't you go into another business or another skill? Oh, but because I won't make the same amount of money in another skill. Again, that's why you're controlled by money. Because you just focus on, oh, I can't make the same amount of money in another area. The truth is, that shouldn't mean anything to you. You're not going to make more money in trading by forcing trades. You're going to lose more money. And you can make a lot of money in most industries if you try something else. And you can use trading the way you want. Let's say you go break even for 3 months. That could happen, theoretically. But then you make money the next 3 months, and you have other income sources as well. Then all of that stacks up. You have low expenses. You invest, you save, and you spot opportunities. You learn what the market is trying to teach you. Because if money is the only value you get from the market, then you don't get much value. If you actually listen to the market, what the market is trying to tell you, you will learn so much that you can apply in other areas of your life as well. And you wait for opportunities. There will always be new opportunities, new crypto, new whatever you want. And then you position yourself when you have capital. That's why most traders put the market on a pedestal, and they really, really, really want and need a payout. While I look at the market as an interesting opportunity, the market itself is interesting to study. But I also realize when I don't have an edge. I also realize where my limits are. And I try to always push those limits, backtest more, do more educational content, learn more. But I can't go from this level to this level before I'm ready. And I certainly can't put money behind it. So once you truly realize that the best people in the world focus on different income sources, different areas where they can develop, that's when you realize that it's not a flex to be the 1% to make it in trading, if that's all you do. If you want to achieve more, if you want to develop yourself more as a human being, you need to go into other areas as well. Trading teaches you that you can do and achieve whatever you want. But other businesses may even be more easy to start than day trading. So if you're currently a profitable trader, then think about how profitable you would be in other areas. Think about the patience and self-awareness you have that you wouldn't have if it wasn't for trading. Then apply that to other areas. I'm not saying that you shouldn't make money in trading. I want my followers to make money in trading. And if you're still watching this video and you're searching for a strategy that actually works consistently over time and an edge in the markets, then click the Discord link in my bio and I'll give you the strategy and live market analysis every single day. So I'll tell you when to use the strategy, when not to use it, and my bias for the day. Good luck.